Welcome to the 2021 edition of Christmas Home Tours on Living It Country. Today we have another gorgeous Christmas home tour to share, and I am so excited to have Heidi back from Eleanor Rose Home on Instagram. She shared her home in the fall time a few months ago, and you guys loved it, so I'm so thrilled to have her back sharing her 2021 Christmas home tour. Let's go visit my friend Heidi's home today, get some inspiration for Christmas, and get started with today's tour.
Hey guys, welcome to Eleanor Rose Home. I'm going to take you on a tour of our home today for the holidays. This is our front entrance that we've added a couple of planters to, a cedar garland around the door, a fresh wreath. There's some firewood there and some pine cones. And you'll notice it just started snowing here, so you might see a couple of flakes in the camera. We are located in Massachusetts on the South Shore, and I'm going to take you inside to give you a tour of our home. So come on in. We've lived here for about 20 years. And let me turn the camera around to show you the entrance. And so this is our front entrance. Our in-laws, my in-laws do live next door, so it is a two-family home. You'll notice in our house, I do mix a lot of old and new, and you'll see this old vintage Santa that I found recently while I was antiquing. He's kind of greeting everybody at the door. And then up top, this shelf is one of my favorite areas to style in our home. You'll see I've just added some bottle brush trees, a wreath, pom-pom wreath in a basket, and I've tied some green velvet ribbon to that wreath just to add a little color. You'll notice there is a lot of ribbon in our home. It's something I do like to decorate with for the holidays. So that is the front entrance, and you'll notice that particular ribbon throughout the house. And then our full bath is here on the first floor, and then you come into the kitchen. And this is where we eat all of our meals. We don't have a dining room, but we do have this small table over here that can be extended if we have guests over. You'll see I've set this up for Christmas. I found these vintage napkins recently while I was out. I just thought the pattern was so pretty, and they were just really fun and kind of whimsical. Just some other items set up on the table. And again, that fun little napkin. I'll take you around the kitchen. You'll notice above the kitchen window, I've added a faux cedar garland with a dried orange garland that I made, along with some ribbon, some white ribbon. And then next to that on this little pedestal, some more faux cedar along with some more dried oranges and just a candle and some soap. I've done this garland around the kitchen window for a couple of years now, and it's just something really fun and easy to do, and it just adds just a little something extra to this space of our home that normally doesn't get any love during the regular year. Come around here. I've just set up some Santa mugs over here along with our Santa cookie jar. This way, if somebody would like a cup of hot chocolate or a cookie, that's all accessible here. And then I found these really cute gingerbread men. I think they're called mug holders that you can stick right on the side of your hot chocolate or drink, whatever kind of drink you're having. So I thought those were really, really cute. This is a vintage Santa mug. These other ones I believe I found at Hobby Lobby, I think. Not 100% sure. That cookie jar is probably 20 years old. I'll take you around to the island here. I have this just set up really simply with an old vintage scale along with an old crock. Those are pretty easy to come by in Massachusetts. And I've just put some faux stems into that crock along with some ribbon that I tied right on the handle. And that's the same ribbon that is above the kitchen sink as well as over at the entrance, just white, not the one at the entrance is green. Also got a candle burning here. You'll notice that we do have quite a few candles in our house. It just makes everything feel cozy, I feel like. And then over here, this little corner by our side door that leads out to the pool, I just have a Christmas sign along with an accordion rack. And the sign is, what I like to do is reuse frames, so I can take out the prints, keep using the frame, but just change the print according to the season. So for Christmas, I've got It's a Wonderful Life quote here, but throughout the seasons, you can change that, just keep reusing the same frame. And then down below, just a tea towel and a cutting board. This wreath is one that I purchased, but I added the dried oranges to that. And then just a picture, again, with some ribbon, because I love adding ribbon to our home at Christmas time. So it's just a simple little area. It's really easy to do. It used to be our dining room. This is now a sitting area or / library. We just did not entertain a lot, and then COVID happened, so just felt like the dining room was a little bit of a wasted space. So we added this couch here in front of the fireplace, and it's really cozy to sit here, read a book, do something on your phone with the pillows. And then I've got this thick furry throw this time of year kind of put out so that, you know, when it's cold out, somebody can snuggle there. The stairs lead to our upstairs where all of the bedrooms are. And then this area was a closet that we took the doors off of and converted into, it was a desk area for the kids when they were younger. They don't use this for homework anymore, so I've kind of taken it over and just use it really for decorating. So I'm gonna take you around here and I'll show you what I've got styled here. Just turn the light on. One of the other things I love to decorate with is old books. So you can see I've got those there, along with some of this is actually our wedding china that I put some greens into. And then just this actually is not an old scale. I believe that might be from Hobby Lobby too. It looks old, with some bottle brush trees and some ribbon. These shelves are kind of hard to show because they're kind of recessed, but. And then I have German glitter house, which I believe was from Pottery Barn a couple of years ago, with some old books, some more china and greens. This middle area here is actually, I believe it's a cork board underneath that we covered with fabric. And this is where we hang our Christmas cards. So I've just got ribbon kind of draped here, and I just attach Christmas cards with a little clip. I'll pan out so you guys can see. And then over here, I've got some ceramic houses, another German glitter house, along with a mirror in the back and some wooden bowls, bottle brush trees, and then some more vintage books and an old French horn there. Let's see if I can pan out and give you guys a better view. So that's that area. And then to bring you around to the other side of this room, this is our fireplace. That's actually a pellet stove, and it heats up our entire house. So our house is always really, really warm and toasty. And then the fireplace, I really wanted this to kind of look monochromatic this year. So the stone and the mantle was all painted green. And then I layered some garlands together. Let me show you. This, I can't remember if this is called Real Touch or it's Norfolk Pine Real Touch or something along those lines. And then I added in a faux seeded eucalyptus garland along with these, this garland of kind of silvery mercury glass ornaments from Antique Farmhouse. This garland is, this eucalyptus garland is from Amazon, and then this was from a floral. And I just simply tied a ribbon on the end there. We've got our cream colored stockings there. And then we've just got a wreath up on the, I'm sorry, a mirror up on the mantle with a wreath over top of that. And then again, just a really simple bow that matches that ribbon down there. Let me show you that ribbon one more time. It's really pretty. And I've offset the garland and the stockings to one side. I just thought that looked really pretty. And then just a couple of candles flanking the wreath and the mirror on either side. And then that's our pellet stove. And over here I just got an old chair draped with a blanket. And then this cabinet here, this I just styled really simply on top with just a framed quote with a swan that I added a little necklace with some ribbon and a little evergreen. That's actually a, this is a present topper that I added to his neck for a little necklace. And then this cabinet, I will open up the doors, show you. I've just got some white houses in here and some trees, some books, down below some candles, some more books, and then just some blankets and another pillow. So this cabinet was actually from Target, so this isn't like a new piece with some old pieces inside. And over here, separating the living room and the sitting room, is this table here. And I've just got a basket of blankets on the bottom with some greens, pillows, and then you'll notice this green velvet ribbon again. And then up top, there's that ribbon again on the lamp. Some bells, these little houses with some greenery in it. And this is an old dictionary that I found over the summer, which is great for adding height to a table. So you see I added this tree here with the dried orange slices, so this goes back to the kitchen. The same ribbon that is on this tree is on the mantle, as well as you're gonna see it on the Christmas tree, and then just a little bowl of more dried oranges. So you can see everything kind of ties together throughout the house. So we've got another basket of blankets here. And this is our living room. This is where we spend most of our time together as a family. We've got shiplap that we installed a couple years ago on the wall. And on the couch, I like to add texture with different pillow covers. So you'll see some are kind of fleecy, some are knitted. And Eleanor likes to always have a blanket on the end there, so we always have a blanket for her there. And then there's just another candle going there. These bookshelves here, I like to just keep simple as well. Just some old books, candles. We'll have these lamps on at night. This was an old sled that I recently found. I'm not sure if you can see in the lighting. That we hung up here with that garland on it. An old trophy that I found. It actually has the person's name on it, which is kind of neat. Candle holder, and I found, recently found these mercury glass ornaments that I just put there along with some old and new books. There's more books down there. The window seats are really cozy to sit at. Same things, the bookshelf is styled the same way on the other side. And this is our Christmas tree. This is a new tree this year. We've never had a flocked tree before. Let me just pan out and see if so you guys can see it. I loved the flocked tree. It looks beautiful when it's lit and unlit. Let me give you a closer look. I've added these battery operated candles, which just adds such great ambiance to the tree. You'll see that Noel ribbon that was on the fireplace mantle is on our tree. It was also on that other little tree as well. And I like to mix textures in our tree. So you'll see like there's a mercury glass ornament here. This is a beaded ornament. This snowflake ornament is really soft and fluffy. Got some tin stars. some little woodland creatures, little glitter houses. These match the glitter houses that were in that other bookshelf I showed you guys. Let me just take you up. So all different textures. Oh, there's some glass cloches with some bottle bush trees inside. Got some pine cones. I don't do a tree topper typically. I like to just kind of leave it open at the top. And this tree is from King of Christmas. Again, it's new this year for us. And then down below, I typically like to have kind of a theme with the gift wrap. So this year I purchased a green striped wrapping paper along with this fun kind of vintage looking, it's people ice skating. It's kind of like a village scene, along with some brown craft paper. So those are the 3 wrapping papers I purchased this year. And then to decorate the tops, I did the white velvet frayed ribbon that you saw throughout the house, the green frayed ribbon, velvet ribbon, along with some bells. And then I also did some string, just some twine, some brown twine with orange slices, and then that kind of evergreen ring present topper. And then this one, just the twine with the green wrapping paper and the orange slices. So they all kind of go together, but they're each different. You can see I still have a lot more Christmas shopping to do. There's only a couple of presents here. And then I also made some homemade gifts this year, some stovetop potpourri, which I showed you earlier. I'm going to be sharing those on the blog as well. And then there's just some of that wrapping paper. So let me pan out and show you guys the tree kind of from afar. Oops. So that's the Christmas tree this year. Oh, one of the other things I want to show you guys is we do not have a frame TV, but if you go on YouTube, they do. Let me see if I can back up here. They do have vintage art that you can display on your television, which will kind of look like the frame TV art that you might see everybody has. But that's just YouTube with a vintage art channel that I've put on the TV. So that's kind of neat. So let me pan out and show you guys the full view of the living room. And I'll turn around and show you guys the other side of the house. There's the kitchen. Well, I hope you enjoyed this tour of our home for the holidays. Make sure to visit me on Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, my blog, eleanorrosehome.com. And thanks for joining me.
A big thank you to Heidi for sharing her stunning home today. Make sure you guys go check her out in the description box down below, and I will see you guys later on Living It Country. Bye.